Hello, welcome back to Big Wonderful Wyoming. I am your host, Jonathan Surratt, your mortgage and lifestyle expert for American Dream TV. Today we're going to check out one of my favorite hobbies and passions, and that's slow pitch softball. We're here in Evanston, Wyoming at the Strikeout Softball Tournament, and we're going to go meet some of the great people that make this possible to help raise funds for our community. Let's go check them out and say hello. Welcome back. I told you we're going to introduce some of the awesome people that run this tournament and help raise funds in the community. This is Nicole, one of the tournament directors. Nicole, thank you very much for showing up. You do awesome at this tournament every year.
Thank you.
One of the great things you told me right before we started talking is the cause. So this is the Strikeout Softball Tournament. It has changed in the past, but this year, can you introduce what the cause is this year to fundraise?
This year it's for suicide awareness.
Because I know we've done cancer before for funds. How often do we do suicide?
Usually we do every other year, back and forth.
Awesome. Nicole, I know we're standing next to this beer trophy. It's something I've contributed in winning a few years in the past, but tell me about this beer trophy. What goes into this?
The beer trophy is for the team that drinks the most beer. We tally it up, and on the last day, whoever drinks the most beer gets a picture with the beer trophy. Sometimes we have people down to the last minute trying to buy beer.
It's a coveted award.
It is.
We're all here competing, having fun, raising money, but this gets pretty competitive.
Very.
Well, I appreciate your time. I know you got to get back to it. You're the only person manning up the beer wagon, but thank you very much.
Thank you.
Gabby, again, I love this tournament. Tell me again what this tournament means to you and a little bit about this tournament from your own words.
Okay, this tournament is basically, we decided to start it as a fundraiser about 9 years ago. Originally was for a cancer foundation, and then over the years we've kind of went back and forth. So between a cancer foundation, we try to keep it as local as we can, but we have gone out into Utah a time or two, and Suicide Prevention Foundation. So both causes that are very near and dear to my heart and to many people, and that's why it's has a big support behind it.
That's awesome. I love what we do here. We talked to Nicole, and she kind of gave me some ballpark numbers, but I want to hear from you. Ballpark number, how much you think this tournament weekend raises for one of these causes?
Gross, I would say maybe close to 20 to 30,000, somewhere in there.
It's a lot.
It's been great.
Yeah. I enjoy it. At least I have fun while I'm doing it. So.
Absolutely, I hope so. I do too, and I don't even get to play.
Yeah. So you mentioned a little bit before that you were not in Wyoming a long time, but you love Wyoming.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Tell the viewers, tell them what you love about Wyoming, why you love to live here.
Why I love Wyoming is I love the community. I love the weather for the most part because it's not too hot. Sometimes it can get too cold, but and then the fact that we have access to get to all these beautiful places like the UNAs and even Bear Lake. It's great. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you again for everything you do for this tournament, these long days. I know they're tough, and you've been doing it for 9 years, so thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks again for meeting me, man. I know you've been running this tournament for a long time, but give me some of the background, how you got into running the tournament and how long you've been running it.
I've been running for 9 years, and the first year it was really small, and probably about nine teams to 15 teams, I can't remember for sure. And then here we are, 69, and I've always loved softball, and I've always thought I could make a better tournament. And then Nicole came to me and said she wanted to donate to a cancer cause or that, and I said, well, that's perfect, but let's combine. And I know a lot of softball people, and I believe I can do it. So
we got our IV treatment to make sure people are staying hydrated. We got vendors selling gear. We have some local people cooking some great food. Even your wife bringing her ceviche, which I know a lot of people are hungry for.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So I know we run this tournament. And that's an amazing growth from 9 teams doing this for 9 years. 9 teams is 69 teams this year. That's a huge growth, so well done. I know your days are super long. I gave Mom a hug, so I got to give you a hug too if you can get it up. I don't know if I'm going to get you in trouble or not.
No.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you for running this tournament.
Thank you.
All right. All right, everybody. Thanks again for joining me here in Evanston, Wyoming at the Strikeout Softball Tournament. I hope you enjoyed my favorite passion out here, which is softball. but again, get to see some of the funds we raise for our community and great causes and the great people that volunteer to run this tournament. My team's yelling at me. It's time for me to go take the field, so thank you very much. Have a great day.